Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Raft Survival. This is a brand new version 1.05, you can see at the top here. I couldn't stay away from this game, I'm afraid. I love it. It's still very early in development, but we have a brand new update out this week. Just a couple of things that have been added to the game, day and night cycle. New water textures, there's a couple of new buildables we'll be looking at in this episode. There's new graphics for the patch, new plant called beetroot, new resources you can build. They've changed the collision system. There's also an options menu which we're going to go through now, that's why I'm at the starting screen, and you can see even in this starting screen here the day-night cycle starts, but it is very dark. I've got the settings put up at max here. So we'll see if we can change anything in the options to make it a bit brighter. There's a save button which I was saying in my what I would like to be added to the game. So we've actually added a save menu or save button, which is really handy. It'll stop needing to log out every half an hour to just in case the game crashes and rolls you back. You can now hold down R to rotate items freely and tap R to snap items 90 degrees. So that's cool. So you can actually freeform rotate items. So you can have lots of different variations on where you're placing stuff. You can see in this here the crop plots are at slight angles here. So we'll be able to do that. What else is there? A lot of bug fixes as well. Oh yeah, and one of the biggest things, you can pick up buildable items by by breaking them with an axe, and they actually come back into your inventory now, which is really good, because it was a huge pain if you got something wrong, just very slightly, or got the rotation wrong, then you can now actually just pick it up and place it back down. So that's brilliant. Yeah, and we'll go through bug fixes as well. You can no longer walk twice as fast by walking diagonally. Oh no! So we've nerfed it slightly with that. Maybe it was classed as a glitch though. So first of all, very first thing I want to do is have a look at the options. So you can see in video we have ambient oculation, anti-aliasing, sun shafts, camera bobbing, and water quality. You can actually see it change in the background here. So it's on maximum at the moment. Take it down slightly. So we've changed the rendering engine for the water. I wonder if that's done anything for the foundations. I'm going to turn camera bobbing off because I always find that really annoying. In the audio we actually have game volume, which is brilliant. This is something I wanted as well. So you can master the music in the back. Ooh, music! So there's music for the game now. Well, let's have a look at that. Ambient volume, sound effects and UI. So yeah, that's really cool they've done that. And mouse sensitivity and invert y-axis. I hate this. I really don't like people messing around with my mouse. So if we go back, and I actually saved a backup of these worlds. So we're going to head, I think it's into this one. It's the latest save. And we should be back pretty much exactly where we were. And you will see a huge amount of difference actually. It looks a lot greyer. It's not as bright. Even during the height of daytime it's not as bright. And the handling seems a little bit laggy now. This is at fantastic settings, which is the best settings possible for the game. But I've got such a good computer that it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't halt it at all. So we're going to go down to the front and first of all have a look at the new textures for the patch. So here you go, here's the new textures for the patch. And how much space do I have? Oh, plenty of space. So I'll just come along. Once we're actually in your inventory, it doesn't look like they've got a new texture there. It's just the actual rendered texture on the ground. And we will head back through. One thing I have noticed is the shadows really do darken the game now, because it used to be I could go inside here and you guys could see perfectly fine, but now I think it's going to be a little bit too dark in here for YouTube. YouTube tends to darken your videos anyway. What do I have in these? I'll just fill these up. And this one. So I don't know if I'm going to do too much with this version. I just wanted to make sure that I showed you everything that was new and possible in the game. So we're going to head up to the top again, and I'm going to make a little viewing platform. One thing, there's a few things I want to do this episode, so yeah, we'll head up to the top first, and we'll make a nice little picnic viewing platform up at the top. And here we are. So we're at the front of a raft here, and I've just thrown away all my wood. Typical. You're gonna start building, make sure you grab wood. If I head over to here. Just fill myself up a bit. Now I'll grab back some of that wood that I just took out. You still can't shift click, that's annoying. Oh well. It'll be added in soon, hopefully. And I will want some scrap as well for what I want to do. And we'll grab some thatch as well. Just a little bit of thatch. While I'm here, I will plant some of these just to get them going. Because I want to see if some of the glitches that I had in the previous version still exist. When I log back, once these have grown, when I log out, they disappear. But it does look like my trees, which were growing in this crop plot here for some reason, have gone. So I'm hoping that a couple of those glitches will have been fixed. So yeah, head back up to the top. And we are... which side are we on? That's the back. So this is the front. Okay, so if we press tab now, you can see we have a few new building options in here. Is it in here? Not in here. In here, sorry. We have chairs, 2 wood, 1 thatch, and 4 nails. So this is the other new item we've got in here. Okay, so we're going to build up some nails first of all. Let's build up a load of those because we're going to need them. And so now we can build tables. So let's 3 wood, 3 thatch, and 4 nails. So we'll craft a table, and we will place this. If I rotate it round. Place it somewhere in the middle here. I think that's 4. That's 4. So it should be, yeah, it should be about here. I think here, yeah. And so there's the table. It's got a weird tablecloth on the top of it. That'll be the thatch that we used. Not sure how we dyed it, but hey, never mind. And now we'll have a look at the chairs here. So we'll craft up, I don't know, 2. See if we get any visitors. We'll have 1 on this side of the table. Let's have a look at this rotation. So if you press and hold, aha. Okay, that's cool. You keep it held down, and then your mouse swivels it around. So we'll have that one there. And R to rotate. I want it about there. So these chairs are cool. You can't sit down in them at all. That may be implemented later on. And if it is, I will add a viewing platform somewhere around. I just wanted to get a nice little chair and table set up here. The other thing we can have a look at is this standing lantern. So I'm going to need a bit more scrap. So we'll come back down here. Luckily you still don't take fall damage. As soon as they add that back in, my game is over. Because I'm just going to fall off, jump off the top of there like I always do, and we're going to splat on the floor. Okay, so this takes 2 wood, 3 scrap, and 1 empty drinking can, or empty tin can. So, empty drink can is here. I'm gonna need a lot of these to light up the area, because you really need to light up now. As you can see, now that the sun has moved, it's a lot lighter here, it's a lot brighter. So I want that there. And as soon as you start working with these cans and need to drink, it's awkward. And do I have any food? A bit. Not too much. That'll do though. Should I grab... No, I'll make these first actually, because I thought he was going to attack them. Yeah, because it's annoying having these in there. So we'll make up 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need a little bit more scrap. Have they changed that? Yeah, you can no longer open crates at long range. Ooh, that's changed up my base a bit. Right, I'll have to remember that. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. And if we put... I'm struggling with the controls for a bit because I've been playing Minecraft for a few days now, so... You can see how fast these move in. It's getting to dark now, so I will desperately need these. In fact, I will place one down here now, so that we've got some light down here so we can actually see. So you really need to think about your lighting in this game now, especially if you're recording, because it gets very, very dark at night, you can see. So we're going to head back up to the top. And I'm sorry that this is really dark. I will keep one of these in my hand just so that it lights up the way a little bit. So it's like dynamic lighting. I think I'm going to need one of these on each platform here. Okay, and we're going to put this on the front here. Just there. You can see, you can't see anything down there now. So although these additions are really good for the playability of the game, you've really got to get your lighting sorted out pretty quickly on to be able to play at night, essentially. It's one of those things that I know there's a fair few games that do this, but essentially stop you from playing the game for, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. I don't know why they do it. Every 20 minutes or so they stop the game. Unless you have everything set up exactly the way the game makers say that it should be set up. Like if you don't have lighting around, then you can't go in that area at night time. Especially if you're recording a series like this. And it really limits what you can do. So we're going to put another one on, I think it is here. Another one at the top here. And another one, if I can see it all, over here. There we go. And that. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of ambient light up here, enough to see by at least. But as soon as we look over the edge, you can just see that there. The light coming from that one. But that is it. So some of the changes I like. I'm not too keen on this day-night cycle at the moment. I'll get used to it though, I'm sure. The other thing, once it becomes daytime, we can have a look at is the beetroot. So to do that I will need a crop plot. And I've got enough of that there. And for now we'll place this down here just so we can have a look at it and play around with it. And I think that'll be it. So I will be back with you once it is day. It's nearly coming up there now. Okay, and we're back. You can see the sun is just beginning to rise now, and I've just noticed the shark still glitches. Still swims around. I don't know which foundation he's trying to attack, but one thing I do know now, he now takes 5 attacks with the spike to kill him, and he has a different noise when you attack him as well. Let's see if we can get him on his next go around. Quite a bit different. We kill him. Yeah, my base definitely does now lag the game. You see, that would have dropped him. He's actually got a different skin now as well. He looks a bit different. And there you go, 5, and he's gone down. There's another, probably a slight bug, in that once these are filled up, you can see all of these are filled now, 45 items, 35, 42, 46. These seem to stop moving. These stop spawning. There's no... I can't pick these bits up, they're just kind of ghost bits. So we'll go along here, and hopefully if my inventory fills up you'll see them shooting up into the sky. Oh wow, it does lag. I've added in a load of these lights down here for at night. Blimey, that was laggy. There we go. Oh wow! Yeah, it definitely lags the game now. Look at that. 49 items. Takes good 2 or 3 seconds to actually put them into my inventory. Anyway, so we've actually got 5 beats here, so we'll go back to the base here. I've added in a few more lights around here on each of the food and drink stations, but it's this crop plot here we wanted, and I might actually add in another one here. So if I just open up that, put a load of this into here, build another one of those. And we'll add that in there just for recording's sake. And so now we want these beets. Now in real life I really don't like beetroot at all, but it's nice to have another kind of variety of food in the game. And we'll just wait for these to grow. It shouldn't take too long for them to grow. And we'll see how our trees are doing. I think I've got a few more seeds I can plant. The trees are going well. But yeah, if this is going to lag the game this much with just this much of a base, I know there's quite a lot here, but it's not anywhere near as big as I'd really want it. And you can see even though these have... I think these just might be ghosted and they are actually here. Because if I pick this up, that doesn't disappear. Empty, 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 empty. 6 items. Okay, so there's some stuff here. There's some scrap, some thatch. No. So yeah, no idea what all of this is doing. Back down to the front. I want to drop off these in here to make it less annoying when I'm doing this. Okay, so have they finished yet? Not quite. So they don't take long to grow though. This is what they look like when they're growing. Oh yeah, and one other thing, the replacing buildables. So if I take this out, you'll see it ends up back in slot 5. So then we can now place it again and rotate it around, do whatever we want. When you're placing stuff in this, if you are worried about the shark, if I place it on here, it's just on one foundation. Whereas if I place it there, it's on 4 different foundations, so the shark would need to destroy all 4 of them before this disappears. So it's really handy to place stuff on the overlaps of at least 2 foundations. And I've just thought that with this new pick-upable building stuff, do I still have any of the crop plot? Yes, I do over here. Just while we're waiting for those beets to grow. It used to be that these crop plots, you couldn't pick them up at all, so and you couldn't break them. So if you wanted to get rid of them, you had to break the foundations underneath them. And if it's on a structural foundation, obviously that will destroy everything above it. But now we should be able to just pick this up. And there we go. So I'll make building so much easier. So that's a good change. I'm actually going to put this in here, because I need one here. That's where my crop plots are going to go. So I will move this one later on as well. Okay, so these are now harvestable. And all it's going to do is kind of duplicate them, but just to show you the process that you go through. So now we have 8 instead of 5, cooked up another 3, and now we can cook these up. And I'll see if doing my my regular lap will mean that they are cooked by the time I get back to the front. But of course now you can't sprint in while strafing, but you know faster. Right, yeah. As for a continued series of this game, at the moment it looks like I won't be able to because of this lag in it. You can probably see that it's really choppy as I move the mouse around, and I want it to look good for you guys. I don't want it to be all choppy like this. As you can see, cooked beet. You can see I've just eaten one now, and it does increase your thirst and your hunger, or decrease your thirst and your hunger, I should say. But it only decreases the thirst by a little amount, not too much at all. So I'm just going to go around and eat all these, make sure I don't starve or make sure I'm not thirsty or hungry. And then I think that will be this episode over. There's that more? This one as well. But there's all my beets gone. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this little update here. And I will be continuing to carry along with the series. I'm not too keen on the lighting updates in this particular update. So again, I'm going to wait until 1.06, see what comes out then, see if there's any other lighting options. Because this looks very, very grey at the moment as the sun sets. And I've had a little play around with the video settings, and I can't really get it to look how I would want it for a recorded series. So I will be carrying on with my Minecraft series for now, and I will do update videos on this game when new updates come out. So until then, thank you for joining me today. If you like the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.